Hello. So, I had to share with you about my life journey / health journey, whatever you want to call it. I'm Angela, by the way, if you're new around here. I am super excited because I have been on this roller coaster with my health, and I've tried all sorts of different diets and exercises and all sorts of different ways to lose weight, lower calorie, lower carb, higher fat, all the things. And I finally feel like I'm starting to really not focus on getting results, and I'm more focused on just feeling good and having good health. So I've been working with a health coach. Her name's Amber. She's amazing. And I've been working with her since November. And I feel like this past week, which my weeks go from Thursday to Wednesday, is just how my brain best works and operates. And I just like to track week to week that way, because that was the first time that I actually turned in an assessment and measurements and stuff like that with her. So I just like to keep my week every 7 days. So some people like to do that on a Monday, some like to do it on a Wednesday. I do mine on Thursday. So with that being said, since November, despite one day that I completely fell off the wagon, and honestly it wasn't even a day, I mean it messed up my whole day, but I was really good until 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and then I went cray. I went cray. But despite that, from Thursday to Wednesday, which is tonight, of this week, I'm pretty sure this was probably hands down the best week I have had since I started with her in November. And I'm going to tell you, I have not been trying to do this hard, as far as pushing myself to the max. We have all we've been all about 1%. That's Amber's mantra, is just 1% better, 1% better. So we've been focusing on that, and I can be stubborn, and I have a lot. I almost fell off the treadmill just now. We can be stubborn, and I have a lot of things that I have to work through and stuff. And so anyway, I just was really encouraged, and I wanted to share that with you, because even though today was this week was probably one of my best weeks, I still had an off day, and I'll share that with you too. So Amber has me set up macros. She actually sets the macros up for me, and there's equations and stuff on how you can figure this stuff out, at least to start off with. And I use an app, but Amber fine-tunes them a little bit for me. I highly recommend her. I think she's only taking new clients for another week, maybe not even that many days. So if you do want information about being a client of hers, feel free to reach out to me. You can send me a message or comment here. But yeah, so there's macros, and I have only ever matched up all my macros because sorry, my son and hubby were coming in so I could say goodnight to him. Okay, so anyway, Amber always has told me, because she's working incrementally with me. We're not focused on perfection and hitting all of the benchmarks. She only has me work on what I'm ready for, if that makes sense. So she's been telling me, hit your calories and protein, hit your calories and protein. And once you do that consistently, then we'll move on to the next thing. And she didn't really even tell me what the next thing was. So I've been focusing on calories and protein, and I have been not focused on carbs and fats, which is fine, whatever. She said calories and proteins were the most important, so focus on hitting those first. So I did. And she said, you're doing so good. And she didn't even tell me you need to hit your carbs and fats. She just said, I'm updating your macros, but the only thing she changed were carbs and fats. And so I was just oh, I know that sounds so stupid almost, but I had the epiphany. I'm I should be hitting all of my macros. I was in that mindset because it took me so long to consistently hit my fats or my my proteins and calories, that my mind was like, that's what I got to do. That's what I got to do. But she wants me to still do that. But obviously she wants me to aim for the other things because I wasn't doing that. So I am happy to report that even though it's not about perfection, that I hit all of my macros. I think, let me see, 5 out of the 7 days. And it all started with the major fall off. And it wasn't even, I don't know, it was just crazy. It was just so good. It was really awesome. So this is what happened. I have an autoimmune condition, and a lot of times when you do have an autoimmune condition, you are uber sensitive to a lot of foods that you put in your body. I am finding this out, and it's been a long haul and a long road that has taken me here. But the last couple weeks, I stopped consuming gluten, and there were a few different sources that I had listened to about trying that. So, and Amber was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's have you do that. And I have felt so much better since I've cut gluten. And Friday of this past week, because remember Thursday to Wednesday, Thursday I did decent. I hit my proteins and my calories. I don't think I hit the other stuff. Getting my water in, taking my supplements, all of the things. I hit all that, but I didn't hit carbs and fats. And then the next day, Friday, I did well throughout the day. Well, my kiddos, I homeschool my kiddos, and they are part of a homeschool co-op. So there's a lot of other kids, 75 students at least, that they see every week. And they had a concert and an end of the year celebration and stuff where they showed off their science experiments and stuff that they were working on at home, or what else did they show? They showed artwork. That's my hubby. They showed artwork, and they showed, and they did a concert and stuff like that. So, okay, I love you. So anyway, they showed off all of that, and then they had refreshments, which I didn't know they were gonna have refreshments. I didn't know they were gonna have free refreshments, and I don't know what it is with my brain, but if something's free, I think it's my college days. I don't know, but if something's free, I take it, okay? I take the free. So they had cookies and stuff like that. They had gluten-free cookies, and I took 2 gluten-free cookies, and I ate them, and I was like, okay. And I still had calories before I ate the cookies. I had no idea how many macros were in the cookies and stuff like that. I didn't have the recipe, but I just guessed based off of other cookies and stuff and the app, and I went over and I was like, okay, it is what it is. And so I plan on behaving the rest of the night. And then I get home and there's pizza sitting on the table because we were running around all crazy throughout the day, and I asked Dan to do dinner, and so he ordered pizza, which, okay, fine. Gluten, didn't even think about it. I had a piece of pizza because I was like, pizza looks good, whatever, and I didn't put it through a filter of, is this decision gonna set me up for success, or am I gonna feel like hot garbage the next day, So I ate a piece, and then I ate more because I wanted to try the sauce, the dipping sauce that was there, because I'd never tried it before, and it was delicious, of course. So I kept eating. Well, lo and behold, I started feeling like hot trash because everything had gluten in it. So it only took that day for me to be like, screw this. I am never doing that again. And I think why I responded so fast to it, because usually I'd be like, yeah, okay, I won't do that again. And then I would do it again a week later or 2 weeks later. No, homegirl is not doing that again, because I have finally started to feel like a human. I've had more energy, I've had less pain, I've been able to do more exercise, which, guys, I have not been able to do anything other than walk. I was jogging, intervals of walk, run. But then my physical therapist recommended that I not do that, because it was too much, you know, like compression and stuff on my joints. He's like, I wouldn't recommend doing that. And so I was just like, okay, whatever. And then I started like going downhill because that bummed me out because I wanted to work on that. But my muscles are just really weak. And the biggest reason why I'm so deconditioned with my muscle strength is because I got weak after an injury, and it's taken me so long to bounce back from it, partially because I had like a bad gut microbiome, so that had to heal. I wasn't like lifting weights and stuff, and when I would try to start doing stuff, I would re-injure myself again because of the weakness. Probably some of it was form, but a lot of it was weakness and trying to overtrain as far as doing that kind of stuff. And because I didn't have good health on the inside, no matter what I tried to do, like strength-wise and stuff, I couldn't handle anything. So, all of this to say, I would way rather skip pizza or wait until I can plan the grocery list to make homemade pizza that I can make my own gluten-free crust, or do some more research to find a restaurant that has gluten-free crust, which Little Caesars might. I don't think they do, but they might. I know that there are restaurants that do offer that. And I would way rather do that and just take a protein shake or drink something else that I know isn't going to bother me as much. So anyway, I'm feeling good. I have been taking my other supplements, and I think I'm finally starting to speed up the process, which I'm okay with how long it took because I've been learning a lot. But I feel like I'm starting to turn the key a little bit more, whereas before I kept trying to like fumble in the dark with my keys. You know what I mean? Just be like, I know something goes here. I know it, but for whatever reason, I can't find the right key. I feel like I have finally found the right keys that I have unlocked how I can actually feel better and do better with my health and things like that. So anyway, I'm gonna update my TikTok and my YouTube so that you can kind of follow along on my journey with my videos and stuff, because I've been on a long journey since the summer. It's been almost a year since my mental health kind of took a nosedive. And then I realized that I had a lot going on physically and mentally with my health, and that my internal health was causing a lot of this domino effect with hormone imbalances and things like that. So all of that to say, if you have been feeling any of the ways that I have just described, do not lose hope, but don't look for a quick fix, okay? Because eventually you will be able to speed up, but you have to figure out what's going on, no matter how many people you have to go see, no matter how many people you have to ask and get input from, until you get hooked up with the right people. And a lot of prayer. A lot of prayer. Thank God that He brought me people in my life to open doors to these doctors and friends and specialists in nutrition and fitness and all of the other areas that I have looked into and stuff. I'm just so thankful. So anyway, can't wait. This is the first time that I cannot wait to do measurements and to weigh in and to see my improvements. I've been taking my Trim Fit and my collagen and my probiotic, and my probiotic has been helping my health so much. I've been taking a green supplement and a red supplement, and I just feel good. And I'm so thankful. So anyway, I hope that you all have a blessed night. I will talk to you later. Also, I forgot to say, don't forget to ring the bell so you can get notifications when I do videos here on my YouTube channel, and also to subscribe. Thank you.